All right, well, we are right outside of our apartment, and you can see the beautiful views behind us here in Cinque Terre. We're going to be starting the Cinque Terre Trail this morning up in Monte Rosa del Mar and hiking south, hopefully having a lot more of these beautiful views as we go along. All right, well, we have arrived in Monte Rosa del Mar. This is the northernmost of the 5 towns or 5 cities, and it has a beautiful beach. We're going to start hiking. Well, Monte Rosa is beautiful. It's got a very nice beach, probably the most family/kid friendly, as my wife would put it, beach. We're about to start our hike. We got our coffee and walking up, and it looks like this is the beginning of it. You can see the sign here that's showing the Cinque Terre Trail in Monte Rosa, and we're going to be headed down south. Well, if you're wondering what it's like to hike from Monte Rosa del Mar to Vernazza, it is step after step after step. So we're going to continue doing this for a long time. Show you the next beautiful view we get to. All right, well, after countless steps, looking over a vineyard, looking over the Mediterranean Sea, looking over Monte Rosa del Mar, that's what you do it for. All right, here we are going down. We just turned the corner and we can see Vernazza as we're coming down to it. Pretty amazing view. And you can just see it, the edge of it from there, but we're gonna have to go around this huge edge of the mountain here. All right, well, this is the postcard picture view of Vernazza coming down from Monte Rosa del Mar on the first leg of the Cinque Terre Trail. It's pretty amazing. Well, you can't beat this, hiking the Italian seaside on the Mediterranean, coming down into a city like this. I think we found the viewpoint.
It was so beautiful there, but where I was standing, it would have been.
All right, well, we have officially made it into Vernazza. We found a little alleyway to get down to the main street there. I don't know if you can see it past Lori, but that's where we're headed. We're gonna go get something to eat. All right, well, we finished and we're sitting down for some breakfast. And it's not too bad of a place to have breakfast, right in the middle of the harbor here, Vernazza. It's pretty awesome. All right, from out of all the hustle and bustle of downtown Vernazza to what I assume is about to be 1,000 more steps. All right, well, goodbye to Vernazza. We're heading up on our way to Cornelia. Gotta follow the signs, but if you want to know if you're going in the right direction, up is probably it. So we're headed that way. All right, well, the next leg here, got some switchbacks. Stairs all the way up. All right, well, you can see over to Cornelia. We're about halfway there from Vernazza. And you can see Manarola over in the distance behind that as well. We're at the highest point, it says, So we're going to be going down into the city from here. All right, we're hiking and now we got a soundtrack. Yeah. Gracias. Pretty cool. We've been able to hear him for about a half a mile, so able to just keep hiking and listen to some Italian music. All right, well, we just came out of the trail, coming down into Cornelia. Weren't any, besides the views I already took pictures of, weren't any great views at the very end, but we're in the next town and soon to be headed on. All right, we're down in Cornelia. Stopped and got a local beer from La Spezia. So probably gonna get a snack and then head on out to Manarola. All right, well, coming out of Cornelia, this is what you have to look forward to. Bunch of stairs all the way down to the train station. Back and forth, back and forth. I guess the reward is it's supposed to be pretty flat once you get down there, going the rest of the way to Manarola. So we'll see when we get there. Guess this is the right way. Well, we found a way to get down to the sea, but this is definitely a closed off portion. We had to turn back because the trail was closed this way we went. I don't know where we're supposed to go. We're gonna have to go backwards to find it. All right, well, as you can tell, we were on the train heading from Cornelia over to Rio Maggiore. The trail from Cornelia to Manarola was closed. You could get to it by going through another town and coming down, but we weren't in it for that. They said it was very long, so we're gonna go to Rio Maggiore and hike from Rio Maggiore back to Manarola. So we'll see you at that point. All right, well, we're finding our way to Via Beccari coming out of Rio Maggiore on our altar trip, but at least we're gonna get to do it all, except for the section that's actually closed. Via del Amore is still closed, so we're having to do Via Beccari, which is up and over, and Lori's walking right past it. See that sign 531 to the left. But we're gonna go way up that mountain. Well, I don't know how many steps that is, but it's already a lot. And we still got a lot to go.
Yeah, a mile takes a long time when it's like this.
Yeah, it does. It says it's only 1.4 kilometers, so just over a mile, but with this elevation gain, it's gonna be difficult. So this is probably the most complete view that we've seen of all of Cinque Terre. Rio Maggiore is this way, behind the camera. Way down below us, you can't even see it, is Manarola. We're up super high right now, the highest we've been elevation-wise for this whole hike. So we're gonna be going straight down. We made it to the top, which the Beccari Trail is no joke. And then you can see in the very background, way back, in the very back is Monte Rosa al Mar. I'm gonna try to point to it without looking at it. It's back here, right there. And then as you go down, the rest of the town's down the coast. Pretty awesome. All right, well, there's our first view of Manarola coming down. It's probably been one of the steeper trails I've ever been on. We are coming down into the city now. So that is pretty much going to end our Cinque Terre Trails hike. You can see right down there where we go into the buildings, and that'll be into the trails for us.